Hello everyone, Green Gemini here. Welcome back to Cities Skylines 2. Here we are in Cooperville. Now, the last stream didn't go as well as I had planned. It didn't go... well, I mean, it was going, but there was a lot of issues with streaming, the bit rates. It's just a lot, right? It's just a lot. And what I have found is that it's my computer. My computer cannot handle the power of this PC. I'm sorry, my PC cannot handle the power of this game and streaming at the same time. So we are going to go back to doing recorded episodes for the time being. Unfortunately, that's the only way that we're going to be able to play this game, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I do want to point out that, you know, I kind of fixed something from the last stream that we were dealing with, and that was this right here. I went ahead and moved this. I did not want to put that there at all. I went ahead and moved the roundabout back and then put it to where, you know, we have more lanes coming in and out of here so that people can figure out what they are doing. This should not be a yield. That should be a yield. These guys should have the right of way. Do we not have... I don't think we have any type of... oh, experience all 4 seasons. I just got an achievement. I still don't think there's any type of traffic management thing built in here. I have a feeling that's probably a mod that I'm going to have to go and download, but we're not doing any mods right now. We're doing plain vanilla right now. That's what we're doing. So part of the biggest problem that we have is, you know, traffic, at least just people trying to get into the city. It is what it is at this point. I'm not going to worry about it. So, buses we have up. We have started with our bus routes and everything. We have added in a route that goes around this way. We have another one that goes, I think, kind of around this way. Let me get back to this here. There we go. So bus line 1, 2, and 3. So 3 is industry to residential. Bus line 2, we're going to say Cooper Glen. Hang on, can I move that out of the way? No. Yep, bus line 2 is just Cooper Glen. And then bus line 1 is Victoria Glade to Cooper Glen. So this one is... oops, capital letters. Victoria Glade, Cooper Glen. So that'll work. So what we're going to do going forward, right, in this series is it's just going to be a matter of what is it that we need to do. Let's focus on doing that. And then we'll kind of fine-tune things from there. I'm not entirely sure how long each episode is going to be. It'll be contingent on, you know, what I feel like doing and what we feel like accomplishing in that game or in that playthrough at that time. Now, taxis. I feel like we need to have taxi stands somewhere, you know? I feel like our taxis are just kind of willy-nilly all over the place. I don't remember where we had taxis at, though. But let's continue looking at the rest of our services, okay?
Keep it tuned right here, everybody.
So this small bus station, okay, here we go. Taxi stand shelter. Why don't we just say that we want. You know what? I'm okay. No, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to worry about the taxis. Taxis should be able to pick you up wherever, drop you off wherever. You shouldn't need an actual stand for it. And I think we have a policy in place for that. Right, okay, where was I? I just got interrupted. Looking at healthcare services. So healthcare, we actually need some help. Crematoriums, cemetery, we're fine. Crematorium, we don't have anything. Crematorium, we don't have unlocked yet, so I probably need to go in here. Let's unlock the crematorium. We're going to need it. And then let's go ahead and place one of those down. I feel like the best way to do it is just to put the crematorium over here by the cemetery, even though it's right near the school. Let's go to healthcare and crematorium. It's going to go right there. Okay, it is springtime, and yet it is still snowing. Oh, goodness. What do we have an issue with now? Electricity bottleneck. Okay, so it makes me wonder, do I need to have an additional one of these? Because apparently I don't have... Let's do a transformer station. Here. See if I can't connect to that. Okay. So that gives more power coming in. Interesting. The utilities, at least when it comes to electricity, it's still a new thing to me. I just hit 30 hours in this game, so I am green in this. You know, when I got to thinking about, you know, the channel and what it stands for and this, that, and the other, it's like, you know, green means new. Green means noob. I mean, that's kind of what I am when I play a lot of these games that I put on this channel, right? It's a lot of new stuff. And we are learning together. And it's fantastic. We are having issues with trash, though. And how much did that just cost me? It only cost me 30,000. Where'd the rest of my money go? Okay. Anyway. We're making some good money. That's all that matters. We may need to take out another loan, though, because when we look at our trash services and how this is pretty much full, we need to look at either doing an additional landfill, or we need to look at something else. I do want to add this upgrade on here, though, which is going to be a haz waste collection area. And then we have a garbage truck depot, which we're going to go ahead and add on there, which is good. Now, with our size, let's go ahead and take this out to here. Come on. Okay. So that's going to give us at least a little bit more capacity for right now, until we can get some money saved up. And then we can potentially get... It's $564,000 a month is what we're making. If I were to go up to, say, 1.2 million, it's $141,000 a month. Not terrible. But every like $100,000 that we get, we're gonna have to start paying that loan back, because that is a lot of money every single month that we're having to pay. So before we do that, I would like to get a little bit more done here. It appears we have a complete gridlock. Apparently because of an accident. Great. That's fantastic. Okay. Healthcare is where we were at. We put down our crematorium. And then I'm good with, let's extend this road out to, this will be interesting to see how this lines up. Let's get rid of that. It's not going to go. Slope is too steep for it. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. So we are not going to be able to connect that up that way. What if I were to... Oh! No, 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 no. Not, this is not working out like I wanted it to. Okay. There you go. That's okay. That's what I thought. Soften. I want to soften it a lot. There you go. That's what I want to do. Soften it. Oh goodness. I've not used these tools in here at all. Not in the least bit. I don't like how that's like that. Okay. Am I able to... Let's get rid of that. Let's go page up. There we go. I actually really like that. I really like the way that looks. And then it comes down, around, and then up this way. Okay. Oh, and then look at that avenue. I love this avenue that I put in here. I really like this. It's going to help with traffic. It's going to help with it being a main thoroughfare. As a matter of fact, I really think that this should be a 6-lane road too. So if we do something like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What do our citizens need right now? High crime risk. Okay, so we need more police services. Oh, goodness. Boy, do we. Okay. Jail availability. Arrest 2. Capacity 10. Okay. Prisoner availability. Sentenced 11. Do we not have... We only have one small police station. Okay. Unlocked another milestone. Fantastic. We'll do a police station there. Let's go ahead and do a police station. Yeah, I think right back here will be good. So there, and then I think one last one can go here. Okay, they're saying, what are they saying? Waiting for ambulance. So we probably need... So we have a modern medical clinic. We have a medical clinic and then a small medical clinic. I do feel like we need a large medical clinic. But we're going to put that... Perfect. I'm glad that it fits there. That makes me really, really happy. We do have some upgrades available to it. So we have an extension wing for additional space for more patients, which we will definitely put right next to that. And then an ambulance depot, definitely going to add that on. Looks like we can fit more. Interesting. So we can put a lot more of these extension wings on here as needed. I like that. Kind of makes me want to move this. And then also put an extension wing over here. So that we have a really nice medical center overlooking the water. I like that. The weather in here is crazy. And we have spent a lot of money. Okay, so we have the ability to expand big time. And we now have our North American style large apartment buildings. Oh, fantastic. So now the question is... Yeah, I think we just go ahead and keep building up with where we are. Let's add some large buildings in there.
Oh, I really love that song. For some reason, that song is always stuck in my head, and not in a bad way.
And then I want to do some medium housing,
It's very piano cello.
I think, in here.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our
Maybe we'll do some mixed housing in here.
for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the
Why don't we say this
We'll be back after. Industry in the region
for some mixed housing?
rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Ooh, or let's turn this commercial space into mixed housing over here. And then this back here can actually turn into... We'll leave this as medium housing. Let's do that instead. So we'll redevelop all of that and see how that goes. The interesting part about this game is that the rebuilds take a little bit longer than what I think we're used to in the first one. But I guess you can't rush progress, right? All right, education services, elementary. We are we are having a hard time again. Regular elementary school is $100,000. And we've placed one here. I feel like an additional one then is going to be needed over here. I also feel like we're going to need to start expanding our land out that way. When I do this, is that going to cost me any money? No, not at all. But I can only go to the city limits. Okay. So the reason why I'm wondering this is, so let's zoom in here. We're gonna need to keep this pretty flat going this way. And I think we're gonna get a little creative with how we're gonna build this city. I think when we start to expand out to our mountain area here, we're gonna flatten the mountain, but then we're gonna have some cliffs that are gonna be around there too. So that's going to be interesting to see how the roads adapt to that. And then we're going to have the highway that comes through here. And I think the highway will cut through, continue on, eventually connect up here somewhere. Then I have to remember we have all of this area back here as well. If I look at my city limits, I'm currently back to here. But I think that through this area here, this is going to be more suburbs. Like we're going to have some type of interchange right here that will go into this area. We'll have suburbs. We'll have low density housing. People will be spread out. I have higher density commercial now, right? No, I don't. I need one more. One more for that. I could do a hospital. Oh, a city hall. Let's do that. Not entirely sure where I want to put the city hall yet, though. Let's go back to health services. Health services, we are now fine. Cemetery availability, 96%. Crematorium availability, we're good. Healthcare, we're totally fine. Education is the issue. We're right on the cusp of the high schoolers. Elementary, though, we do not have what we need. I have $100,000 now. So let's go ahead and place a second elementary school in here. And instead of getting rid of those houses why don't we just go ahead and expand our road? This way. Oh, hang on a second before I do that. Don't we have an upgrade available? So Children's Clinic. Here we go. Student capacity increases by 500. It's not going to... solve the problem. However, it does help. So we'll still need to do the same thing. And I can't do the extension because it costs 22,500. It's not going to take us long to get back up there. With this school being in here, and with the way citizens are moving in, we should have the ability to get more businesses in here. I think we might go through a little bit of growing pains here. I'm going to go ahead and buy those 3 parcels of land. I can't buy those 3 parcels of land. It's too much money. I don't have that much. Not that much money. Let's see. So why don't we go ahead and expand this over. And then I'm just going to do some commercial in here. Not quite exactly where I wanted that to go. It's okay. It'll be fine. And then we'll do some more commercial there. It's a huge need for commercial right now, which I'm totally fine with. And then a little bit more demand for industry, but I'm not too terribly concerned about it right now. It says spring, and yet it's still snow on the ground. I need it to warm up so that the snow will go away. I think we're going to put our speed a little bit faster on the game. So if I remember this correctly, 1 month is equal to 24 hours. Okay. That is correct. Now, I will say that our traffic has gotten better, at least when it comes to this roundabout here. Now, it appears we have issues over here. And we have people... it seems to be working out all right, actually. Even with the way this is, it's a little bit of a pain. But people seem to be navigating through it. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. Oh, wow. We have our first skyscrapers. Yay! That's fantastic. 442 residents in there. That's amazing. Cool. All right. We have transportation. We have communication services. Okay, mail service availability. Aha. So, again, money. I'm not taking out loans. I'm just not doing it. I don't want to. while we're waiting on money, let's go ahead and take a look then at where we want to put our postal services. Currently, right now, we just have one little thing over here, and that's it. I would say let's keep going with adding services over here along the edge as we can. So we'll put, actually, let's put the post office here. And then what I want to do with this area, since I see some people walking around, I feel like we need to go ahead and add in some pathways in here. Let's turn snapping off. And then I want to add in some trees. Let's go hickory, mature. Don't snap. And of course, I'm not able to place this down. Of course I can't place it down. Never mind then. Oh, wow. That's fantastic, actually. I love that. If I can get... Hold on. If I can get this to work. There we go. Nice. I love this. I love this side of it. Not too keen on the other side of it, but it'll work. It'll definitely work. Wow. We have more of these coming in here, too. That's great. Okay. All right. Administration. We have a welfare office. We have citizen service center. We have a city town hall. I would really, really like to get... Oh my god, that's $1.6 million.
Advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor
Wow.
road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
Telecommunications. We're actually doing okay there. I think we've done pretty well with our services. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of parks and stuff in here, but I'm not too terribly worried about that. That's going to end up being beautification within the city, so that's okay. Health is fine. Garbage is okay. We know we need a bunch of money in order to get some of that stuff taken care of.
That's an easy one. Stay with us here on the atmospheric
But we've
damage.
got fire and rescue is totally fine.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic
So we're
accident.
good. I really like this. I'm really, really happy with this.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
And
you
then
might want to wait a little while.
if I'm looking at these bus lines,
You already know
we've got a lot of passengers using these. Usage is 30%, 11%, 35%.
this
So
just in.
that's going to be something that we're going to be able to dive into and look at and see.
Delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems
Where
like
people are
everything
utilizing
can
these
get somewhere
at.
fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip
It's
outside.
interesting that these aren't being utilized very much.
Late hour traffic, and they have to start thinking about everything all the time.
But this one, on the other hand, that doesn't surprise me, though, with where it's at. It really doesn't. Okay. I think we're going to leave it there for today. I really do. So, what do you guys think? Right? What do you think of the city? What do you think of what we've done so far? Questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Going to be getting back into this with the games and everything. Cities Skylines 2 is just the beginning. I've got things planned for Factorio, possibly Satisfactory. There's a lot of things that go on with Satisfactory and Factorio, and I don't know if I would like to stream at least Factorio, because that one I feel would be okay. I think the computer and everything would be able to handle it, but I don't know, we'll see. But like I said, questions, comments, concerns on this game, put it in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and ring that or hit that notification bell. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.